Morning guys, we're going to move on to the second part of the algebra chapters, and we're going to look at now, instead of using symbols, we're obviously going to use letters, because that's what algebra uses, letters instead of unknowns. Okay, I'm going to get you, and I'll list and thing, I want to get you to read through the first bit of this chapter on page 169 and 170. Okay, and I'm going to get you to take down that yellow box. It's just some of the terms and the expressions that we use to explain some things in algebra. So a letter is called a variable. There's terms, there's expressions, there's like terms, there's unlike terms. You'll hear me use these things. So I'll explain that in the assignment. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at multiplying in algebra, and we're also going to look at collecting like terms, adding, subtracting. Okay, so multiplying. In algebra, we don't usually write the multiply sign. So multiplying is very easy. Instead of writing 4 multiplied by a, that can be written as just 4a. That means 4 multiplied by a. Okay, so 4a. So we're not actually looking for an answer here. We're just looking to simplify these things. Instead of writing 6 multiplied by a multiplied by b, we just write 6a, b. We put them beside each other. Numbers and letters that are beside each other just means multiplied. Now, slightly bit more difficult. When we have a 4 multiplied by a 2x, and look at the way we write an x, so it doesn't get confused with a multiply sign. Okay, a multiply sign is that. X in algebra, generally they use that, like two back c's back beside each other. Alright, so 4 times 2x, it's like 4 2x's. 4 times 2x, 8x. And then the final one that I want you to take down for multiplying is 7a times 2b. We can multiply numbers. So 7 by 2 is 14, and the a times b we just put beside each other. So 7a times 2b is 14ab. Okay, so that's the multiplying. Fairly handy. It's pretty much a lot of the time just taking out the multiply sign, but if there's numbers there, we can multiply the numbers. Okay, so I'll give you a couple of questions to look at multiplying. But the main thing we're going to be looking at is collecting like terms, adding and subtracting. Okay, so collecting like terms. Collecting like terms means collecting things that are alike. Okay, so x's are the same as x's, y's are the same as y's, but x's are not the same as y's. You'll see as we go through the examples. Alright, so 3x plus 1x, they are alike because the variable, the letter, is the same. So 3x plus 1x is just equal to 4x. And you'll notice we don't write 1x, we just write x. Okay, next one. These are all like terms because the variable x is all the same. So 4x plus 6x minus 2x. So if we have 4x's, we add 6x's, that's 10x. Take away 2x, that is equal to 8x. Okay, next we move on to the more difficult ones because there's 2 terms and there's negative signs. So be very careful with this. What I generally do is I underline the like terms. So 7x, and I look for a like term, and the like term is this. Now be careful, it's minus 2x. The sign goes with the term goes with the sign before it. So that's a minus 2x. That's a plus 3y. That's a plus 4y. And if we see the plus 3y, that is a like term to plus 4y. So 7x take away 2x. 7x take away 2x is 5x. And 3y plus 4y is plus 7y. And we are unable to add these two things together because they are not like terms. So you just leave it as 5x plus 7y. Okay? We'll do one more here, and then actually I'll do one more, okay, after this. So let's look at for like terms. There's 6 terms here. Okay, each of these is called a term. The whole thing is called an expression. So if we add 3a, we look for something that has an a in it. That's the only other a. So 3a plus 1a is 4a. Now let's look for the b's. Minus 6b and a minus 2b. Now be very careful here. Minus 6b, take away another 2b, is minus 8b. And we still have some other terms in there. We have constants, things that don't have a variable. So we have a 4 and we have a take away 2. So 4 take away 2 is plus 2. And I'm actually going to do one more question here. If we have 3ab minus 4bc plus 2ab plus bc, just to show you that it works if there's two variables in the thing. So like terms again, 3ab plus 2ab, both the letters have to be the same, so that's going to give us 5ab. And then the other one is minus 4bc and plus bc, so minus 4bc plus 1bc is minus 3bc. Okay, so take down all those examples. So there was 4 examples for multiplying, there was 5 examples for collecting like terms, and I'll give some other instructions to take down some notes from the book as well. Okay, if you have any questions, please reply. You can check your answers in the back of the book. You can check your answers in the back of the book, and if they're wrong, you can ask a question by replying to the assignment. Okay.